Hello Internet and welcome to my Saturday show. Like I said in my video yesterday, my show still doesn't have a name, but we're still going to get to some of the news stuff that I thought was interesting over the last couple of days. Let's start this off with some entertainment news. I'm assuming that some of you guys are probably huge fans of The Office. I myself am also a huge fan of The Office, and all of you know that The Office is currently in its 9th season. Recently, organizers associated with The Office announced they're going to be holding their wrap party in Scranton, Pennsylvania. The season ends May 16th, and the wrap party is set to kick off on May 4th, 2 weeks before the season actually ends. As of right now, none of the crew members that are going to be attending the wrap party are officially announced, but tickets are $7 general admission if any of you guys decide you want to make the trip up to Scranton, Pennsylvania and attend. Some other entertainment news: Wesley Snipes was recently let out of jail. I actually didn't even know that Wesley Snipes was in jail at all, but on April 2nd, he was released after serving a 3-year sentence. He currently sits on house arrest and will most likely be on house arrest for quite some while. The reason why Wesley Snipes was sent to prison is for not paying taxes. The court battle occurred quite a while ago, and there was actually a lot of other allegations that were brought against Wesley Snipes that didn't end up sticking. In the end, he ended up getting stuck with not filing any tax returns between 1999 and 2004. The maximum sentence associated with not filing those tax returns was 3 years, which is what Wesley got stuck with. The entire court battle, which took place in Florida, was actually really messy, including Wesley filing allegations of racism against the court, claiming that Florida was a hotbed for KKK activity and other things, and that he wasn't able to get a fair trial. In the end, the one thing I would have to say about Wesley Snipes is he's not the type of guy that I would want to mess with if I was in prison. Courts in California recently had a very interesting ruling about using your cell phone in the car. We all know that using our cell phone is a major distraction in the car. Personally, I don't feel safe knowing that other people around me are using their phones while driving and texting and those kinds of things. The reason why this court ruling is interesting is because the California court ruled that using the map function on your cell phone can also be illegal. Apparently some driver was in there fighting allegations that he was using his cell phones for other purposes, and the court ruled against him, that using your cell phone for map functions as a handheld device is actually illegal. What the court did also say was that if it had been mounted to the car in some sort of permanent way, that it wouldn't be illegal. Specifically, they're saying that the use of any handheld electronic device in California is illegal. Some exciting tech news has been leaked in the last couple of days. Most of you might be familiar with Google Fiber. Google Fiber is an internet service that was originally provided in Kansas City. The service was provided by Google, and their whole entire goal was to provide excellent internet access for areas that might not have the best internet access at a very affordable rate. In Kansas City, the current Google Fiber program includes 3 internet options. One is a completely free internet service where you get 5 megabytes per second download, and you only have to pay one-time $300 installation fee. The other 2 are more premium internet services, one of which is a $70 a month, 1 gigabyte per second download speed internet access that also includes an entire terabyte of online Google Drive service. The third option is a combined package with the 1 gigabyte per second download speed internet as well as cable service. Since I did something on Wednesday and there was some cool stuff in the news, I thought I might do another section on space news. NASA recently made the announcement that they are actually planning on trying to essentially lasso an asteroid and bring it closer to the Earth. There is some proposed funding right now in the government to give NASA $100 million to pull this project off. In the end, I feel like that $100 million is almost surely just scratching the surface of what they need, but it is money to get them started in the right direction. The plan is to find some way to grab an asteroid that's approximately 25 feet in diameter and pull it into a lunar orbit. Once the asteroid is in orbit around the moon, NASA plans to send astronauts to go run experiments on it. This is a lot of possible ramifications. NASA might be able to develop some technology to divert the course of an asteroid that's headed towards Earth. It might also have some implications in terms of potential asteroid mining projects. NASA doesn't really know what they can do with this, but there's definitely an outcrying of public support to have a plan in case a giant asteroid comes to impact the Earth. An asteroid the size of the one that NASA is trying to lasso would not have a very big impact on the planet if it actually came careening into our atmosphere. It probably honestly wouldn't even hit the ground. The forces in the atmosphere most likely would make it break up and explode before it even contacted the Earth. However, if you want to do some research of your own and find out what different types of sizes of asteroids would do if they collided with the planet, Purdue University has a really great application called Impact Earth, and I'm putting a link to it down below. I want to end my segment with some crime news. There's been a story circulating the internet over the last couple of days about social media once again successfully nabbing a criminal. The NYPD was searching for a mugger who mugged someone on the 9th of March. Gawker posted a video of the incident, and what took the NYPD 3 weeks of unsuccessful investigation took Gawker only 1 hour to have some prospective suspects available when they posted the video on their website. I'm going to give you guys a chance to look at a piece of the video right now. The man in the video was identified as Aiden Folan, a 21-year-old, and he was identified because of the fraternity letters and the information on the sweatshirt that he's wearing in the video. It seems pretty obvious to us that as a police officer, they would go down that route of information and maybe investigate the fraternity or some of the other details that are clearly evidence in the video. Either way, the internet stepped up and found this criminal, and all the correct people are going to jail. Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday, April 6th. I hope some of the news and things that I presented to you guys was interesting. I hope that you guys had a good time. I hope that maybe you learned something. Either way, if you liked my video, like and subscribe, share it, help get the message out there, and I will see you guys next Wednesday.